Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope all is doing well. Um, I want to give glory and thanks and honor to my Redeemer and God, or my Elohim, Ayah. That's the name that was told unto Moses on Mount Sinai. Hayah. You spell it backwards, it spells same Hayah. So that's our Father. But anyway, I was I really don't like watching this I Pet Goat because it's a ritual on Elijah, and it's a showing the coming of the Antichrist. They give you a lot of truth in this because those rabbis, all those that think they're so smart, that they are holders of, they're supposed to be the ones to keep secret God's information, so the Kabbalahism, it's mostly, there's a lot of truth in that Kabbalahism, but there's also a bad side to it. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. But I just don't really like watching this film, but I see things in it different from other people, and I ain't saying I'm right at all. I'm just saying that this is what I see in this film. And there's a lot to this film. There's really a lot of truth in it. It's a distorted form of the truth, but uh, anyway, I want to go on with this. Oh, anyway, this is what I see in this film right here. This portion. This kind of represents the months of the year. There's 12 of these people here that represent um, a month, and it also represents a representation of the 12 tribes of Israel. But they've because Donald Trump is in those. This number 6 right here represents Donald Trump. He was born in June. He does the upside down hand, and this makes an M. Upside down, it makes a W. When you see that right there. But I'm going to show you how I see this here. They've got this deer over here, a stag with the horns. It's when it shows in a minute. It'll show that it lines up right over the top of his head. But anyway, there's a door back here. Exit. A doorway. It's half light, and then it's dark side. Donald Trump's figure is right in the dark side of this light. I mean, the separation of night and day. Exit. All right, I'm going to show you what I think this means. This is number 1, January, February, and you see how this is tied to this number 3. This it's like it's running together. So I believe this is February to March, and then number 4, April, because it's next to this bunny, this Easter bunny. Right there's Easter bunny, and May, and June. Because May, all the watchers and stuff about the escape of the bride or the snatching away of the bride, everybody's saying it's this month because of Pentecost, because Pentecost is a harvest time. So what I'm saying is now I ain't saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying this is a possibility that the escape of the bride goes. There's the exit door out of this world into the heavens, and that's to the light side. You notice his head sticking kind of to the white, into the light. So I'm saying what this means is an escape, the exit out of this world into rest, into God's safety, into his escape for his bride, his true followers. I'm not talking about the church denomination world. I'm not talking about the Vatican, the Catholics, or the Mormons, or any of the Baptist, Nazarene. I'm not talking about those denominations. I'm talking about the people who have seen that all those churches are a branch off the Vatican, and they've been deceived. Now, I know there's a lot of good people. I know a lot of good Christians, or not a lot, but a few good Christians in these denominations around where I live that are true followers of Jesus Christ. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. This half represents that this this don't go like, I'm saying this here shows you how the months are really running. Well, when you go on this side, the first one there is 7, 8, 9. There's July, August, and September. October, November, and December. And the reason I say that because this runs together with this. This here shows it's tied together, running together, in sequence. And you got one over here that's showing that all by itself, it's not joined to anything. It's the last month. I believe this is an impact, a crater, probably by that wormwood impact in December. Now I want to get back to this 8 and this 9. There's a lunar eclipse right here, a new moon eclipse on this side of this figure's head right here, and it's showing a twin. That's what this is showing, a twin. It's tied together up here, twin DNA. And I want to show you. Let's see here. Let me go back over here just for a second. What am I looking for? Right here. Let's go back right here. Let me make this a little bit larger here. Let me get back to this right quick. Well, all right, they're showing they want to split this brain right here. This is lightning or frequency shot down to split this brain right here. They want to separate this right here, this twin DNA type. It's not really a twin. It's a hidden DNA that's got these two tied together right here. And it's also like a continuation, but that's showing you a twin, and they're showing you who this, I believe this identifies this September person. Because they claim that Jesus was born on September the 11th, if you go by our Gregorian calendar. Now, I believe our Gregorian calendar is right at times, not all the time, because they don't figure the Abib, the harvest, the allowance for the harvest in Israel, and that's a lot to get into. But anyway, if you study that Abib, you'll see that Gregorian calendar is probably right a lot of times. Over, like, say, 10 years, the Gregorian calendar will be right again, and, it skips, but they're not account. And then they try to account for the leap year and all that kind of stuff. So it gets back right every so often, I believe, because God knew the time we were going to be in at the end of this age. So I'm saying that this is showing, I believe this is identifying as it is an identifier of the person that was probably born on like a new moon eclipse or something like that. But anyway, the whole point of this video is the escape is possible, I believe, in this month for the bride, because this world has gone crazy. I mean, if you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. All I'm saying, it's time for the tribes of Israel to wake up. And I told the guy here a while back, I gave him some information on his genealogy, and I sent him again about 2 weeks later, and I said, you research who you are and all that. Oh, I'm not going to worry about all that junk like that, and that's just the world's perspective, how the world is. And this guy goes to church, thinks he's a Christian, and he's not worried about who he is. Jesus said, I came for the lost house of Israel. That's who he came here to, the beginning of the process of waking them up to who they are. And it's important to know who you are, what blood runs through your veins. And the United States is mainly named after the tribe of Ephraim. And most of them don't even know who they are. But here's what I'm saying. I've had church people tell me, well, what does it matter? I'm going to be going in the rapture. Well, what I'm saying is you're going to have family members that's going to get left here. And the Antichrist will come after them first. The Hitler spirit is still alive, and he will come after, just like Hitler did. He's coming after that bloodline. He will come after the bloodline of the 12 tribes of Israel. And that's what is worrisome to me, is that the people don't know who they are. They're going along with like they're going to escape in the rapture, when more than half of them will not escape when the time of Jesus comes to the clouds. There's two events happening of Jesus Christ, Yeshua. One's in the clouds and one's at the end of Armageddon. And I believe there'll be some escapes, some harvest in between, because Jesus taught the parables of the harvest. So anyway, and I want to say this to something about the Ten Commandments and all that. Jesus said he wrote the Ten Commandments in our heart. And I'm saying, if you're not following the Ten Commandments, if it's not in your heart and you're not automatically trying to do the because that's God's law. They're God's laws. Jesus said, love your, to love your father, which is talking about Elohim, our creator, our Elohim, to honor him with all your heart, and then love your neighbors as yourself, and it will take care of the rest of the commandments. If that's not in your heart, then, and you're not doing the Ten Commandments, that's God's laws, then I say you're not saved, because it's very important to me to know that I'm following the Ten Commandments, not because I have to, it's because it's wrote in my heart that I want to, so if you're not following the Ten Commandments, you're in trouble, I believe. So anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. Thank y'all for coming. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'm out.